G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back. So previously on this channel, we've done 2 videos about weird things that make me dysphoric. Today I want to give you 5 weird things that make me euphoric. Now these are weird things in my mind, not necessarily anybody else's, but yeah, for me it's like, why does that make you feel good about yourself? But they do, and we need to harness euphoria wherever we can get it. So, number 1 is veiny hands, particularly after the gym. So once I've worked out and the veins are popping on my hands, not right now, but I don't know if you can see, there's no poppage right now, which means I haven't worked out recently. But this morning, when I did come home from the gym, all those blue veins sort of like pop out and go down my hand, and that makes me feel masculine as hell. I don't know why, it is a weird thing, but it does make me euphoric. So that's number 1. Number 2 is ordering a beer. So a few videos ago, actually I don't know how long ago it was, I was talking about not being able to get into beer and not liking beer. Well, friends, I have forced myself into liking beer, or particular types of beer. I still prefer the fruity ones that don't taste as hoppy, but I can go up to a bar and order a beer. And to me, growing up, and this is something that's just, I guess, ingrained in all Australian men, or just, you know what, Australians, no matter what gender that you identify as, I think it's always been seen as this toxic masculine thing to be able to order a beer. And I understand what I just said. Yes, stereotypes are toxic. I 100% agree with that. And because of those, I guess, socializations that I had growing up, I always just wanted to be a guy who could go up and order a beer at a bar. And now I can. And that still makes me quite euphoric. I mean, now we're in lockdown and you basically just order off an app on the table. But I still get to drink beer, and I'm glad that I can tolerate it now. I would say I order it more now than cider, because now that I guess my taste buds are used to beer, cider is very sweet to me now, and I still like it, but I tend just to have one. Same with beer. I guess I only really have 1 or 2. It's whiskey that I've got to watch out for, which you can't see anymore because I changed the background. Anyway, I digress. Number 3, third weird thing that makes me euphoric is punk rock music. It's a weird one, but when I go to the gym, I get a bit dysphoric about pop music in my headphones, just in case other people can hear it, and they clock me and they're like, oh, you're listening to pop music. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why things happen in my head the way that they do. You guys don't know why things happen in your head the way that they do. But finding a happy medium between sort of like pop punk and pop rock music is still something that has, a fairly good beat, but it's a little bit more angsty, and that makes me euphoric to be listening to that in the gym rather than pop music. And I think it's important for me personally to sort of find euphoria in the dysphoric moments, if that makes sense, because it means that I can still do those things that I enjoy, like working out, and find ways to make that euphoric for me. Number 4 is still gym related, and that is being asked to spot someone. Now, I'm not a big guy. I clock 5'3" basically, so I'm quite short, and people tend to leave me alone in the gym. There was one time that was mortifying where someone came up to me and said, "You're using that piece of equipment wrong. Let me show you how to use it without hurting yourself." And I was like, oh crap. Didn't enjoy that. And there are so many things in the gym that do make me dysphoric. Like, I still don't pack in the gym, and it's one place that I wish I could be comfortable packing, because I get really bottom dysphoric about being seen in the gym and not having a bulge there. But I still don't, because it's still, I get more dysphoric about thinking about what's could possibly fall out of my pants if I were to pack, and it's just a bit of a mind game. So when I get asked to spot someone, no matter what gender they are, it's always a bit of a, yeah, I can do this and I belong in this place moment for me, which is really, really great. It's great. It's happened a couple of times, and basically both, no, it's happened more than twice. Every time it happens, I sort of walk away with a swagger. I'm like, yeah, I can lift things. It's funny because most of the time, men in particular will ask me to spot them, and I cannot hold the weight that they've got on the benches. I don't put a lot of weight on mine in comparison to a lot of people that go to the gym. So I'm just like, yeah, fair warning, happy to stand here and support you, but I can't lift 80 kilos or whatever. So if I go in with that disclosure, they're normally pretty good. It's just a bit of a precaution for them. Stay safe in the gym. The last one, which is going to weird and creep people out, and it's definitely TMI, so I apologize, and also at the same time I don't. It's butt hair. Yeah. I've said before, I enjoy hair growth on my body. It makes me feel masculine. It makes me feel euphoric every time I see new hair. My wife doesn't particularly agree with me, but having butt hair, I'm like, yeah, I have a hairy body, and a hairy body means that I'm masculine AF, and that makes me excited and euphoric. Is it weird? I don't know. What are some weird things that make you euphoric that you think are a little bit for other people? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for the video, guys. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, then click on my face, which will be somewhere down on the screen, and I will catch you next time. Bye.